Oh, crikey, guys. Crikey, check this out, mate. Oh, nah. Look at this. It's an eastern brown snake. I'm in Australia, guys. We're in northern Queensland, and I've come across an eastern brown snake in my yard, guys. Oh, crikey. Crikey. This is... Now, don't do this at home, guys. I'm an Australian, and I do this all the time. I do this for breakfast, guys. Check this out. Skullcam. I got it, guys. We've got the snake, guys. Crikey, I got it down here. Alright, skullcam. This is an eastern brown, guys. Now, you don't want to get bitten by these. It's got hypodermic needle-like teeth. It can kill like 10 elephants, guys. This snake, one bite, one drop of venom, and it will kill 10 elephants. You don't want to get bitten by this, guys. This is an eastern brown. This is skullcam, guys. I do this all the time, every day. Skullcam, over and out. Oh, get out of here. So, first thing we're going to do, guys, the RC car. I gave you an update last time. It's all stripped down, ready to clean. The reason I haven't cleaned it yet. So yeah, guys, this is why I haven't cleaned it. I'm out of degreaser. I'm out of cleaner. I got nothing to clean it with, guys. So RC car, nitro RC car on hold till I get something to clean it with. This one's empty, all gone. Zilch, zero, nada. Skullcam. So if I'm not doing the RC car, guys, I haven't done pocket bikes for a while. So let's give you a bit of an update on this. I'm waiting for parts for the pink quad. As you've seen or as you heard, if you watched the very first one where I introduced this sucker, it was missing all the bolts, a lot of stuff, half it's not there. I'm just rounding up a few parts for that, guys. This one's fairly complete. I got nothing to clean it with. Same situation as the RC car. Nothing to clean it with. It's sort of on hold, but I can show you something, guys, and I will show you something. It's another secret mod, something that's going to give you more power or help you increase your power. As usual, I don't normally give this stuff out, but because these are the Skullcam fans, I'm going to show you this one, guys. Another power mod. Stay tuned. It's coming. It'll be here soon. Skullcam. So I'll get back to that one shortly, guys. Very, very shortly. Don't go anywhere. But before we do that, I'm going to give you a bit more of an introduction on the treasure chest. How's the light? Looks a bit yellow. I'll swing that around. Does that make a difference? Probably not. Anyway, so a couple of tools you're going to need, guys. A power drill, or you can use a hand drill. Now the only thing I use a drill for, guys, is if you look here, there's screws here and there. And we'll flip it up. And yeah, screws in the back, guys. So that's the only thing I use a drill for. You could use a hand drill, or you could possibly get self-tapping screws, which are just screwing themselves with a bit of elbow grease. So yeah, power drill. I use a jigsaw, right? Just a cheap jigsaw from your local shop, right? That one only cost me like, I think it was 15 Australian dollars. That was about the same price, 15, 20 Australian bucks. Anyway, what I use a jigsaw for, guys, is to cut these, here we go, zoom back, cut these arches out of the wood, right? So, jigsaw and cut these grooves in the bottom of, what would you call this part, like the legs. See the legs there? They've got a bit of shape to them, keeps it off the ground, guys. So yeah, that's what I use the jigsaw for. And we'll move over here, guys. So there's a couple of hand tools I use. When you make these, you don't want to spend a heap of money on tools. You want to get by with what you got. So if you can get old second-hand tools, even better. using old second-hand tools will help you keep the rustic, handmade sort of look. The more money you spend, the more time you spend on, you know, trying to do a good job, it probably won't work out, guys. The trick is to relax, you know, don't spend all your money, just chill out, do it as a hobby, and, you know, just go with it. Let the wood do the work. I don't know, it's hard to say. Anyway, blah blah blah. Rightio, skull cam. So guys, I got this old antique hammerhead. I actually found it in the paddock when I was mowing one day. It's sick. I made a little handle for it. I don't need a big handle. I've only got small nails, you know, so held it way back there. Bang bang, smashes the wood. So a little handmade handle just out of a tree I cut down, like a little, I don't know, don't even know what type of tree it was, guys. It was just a random tree in the garden. I was trimming it down and that was one of the branches off it. Shaved it up, you know, smashed it in there, and it's been working ever since, guys. So yeah, that's my handle, that's my hammer. Some cheap wood files, you know, the really rough ones. There you go, a bit of a shot there. I just got a round one, just a flat one, whatever. And this one here's got a flat side and, you know, like a curved side. So guys, I'm no professional. I'm not a professional woodworker. I don't make anything else. That's all I make. I don't know the proper names for all these sort of tools. That's just my hammer. They're my files. A pencil. I use a pencil, guys, to mark out the wood. And I've got this bit of a ruler. You know, it sort of helps keep things, as you nail it together, you just sort of double check to make sure it's, you know, going to be relatively square. Don't stress out if it's not too square. It's not supposed to be exactly square. That's the whole point of the, you know, the rustic old style look. Handmade, handcrafted, recycled timber. It's you can't get recycled timber exactly square anyway, guys. You're gonna give yourself a stroke or a heart attack if you think you're gonna get recycled timber perfect, unless you're some sort of professional, which I'm not. Look, there you go. That's not even square. You can see that doesn't line up exactly, but that's how I like it, guys. That's how it's supposed to be. But you do want it to be relatively square. You know, you want it to all line up so it shuts straight, so the lid shuts straight, stuff like that. Anyway, guys, yeah, I use that, pencil, files, and we'll get back into that more a bit later, guys. Skull cam. Alright guys, let's do some pocket bike stuff. Haven't done pocket bike stuff for a while. I think it's been maybe 4 or 5 videos, I'm not sure. You're probably hanging out for it. If I got any pocket bike fans out there, any subscribers that subscribe specifically for pocket bike builds, upgrades, modifications. Sorry it's been a while, guys. If you do want to see more stuff daily, put it down in the comments and I'll try and get more pocket bike stuff in daily. I could probably do that. Put it down in the comments. If there's a demand for it, I'll do it. Skull cam. So anyway, guys, starting to rant, starting to rave. That's what I do best. This is skull cam. Today's mod is coil packs. I'm going to show you how to get the best spark you can, better than factory, out of these coil packs, guys. I'm going to show you how to, you know, improve your spark, give you best bang for your buck. It costs you no money. This is a free mod, guys. I suggest you do it on your pocket bike. It's easy, it's quick. You don't really have to pull it down too far. All you have to do is, I haven't got a piece to show you, but you unscrew your pull starter, the whole piece. It comes off as a cover. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 or 4 screws or bolts around there, guys. Pull your pull starter off like that, right? Get to your coil. Your coil comes off with 2 Allen keys. That's what we call them in Australia. Allen key bolts. I don't know what you call them in other countries, guys. Maybe put it in the comments, let me know. Always like to broaden my vocabulary, I don't know. Trying to be intelligent, not. Skull cam. Or what else you're going to need for this modification is you're going to need a pair of scissors, right? Any scissors will do. Doesn't matter if they're blunt, doesn't matter if they're sharp, just scissors. And what else we got down here, guys? A light bulb. You're not going to need the light bulb, guys, okay? All you're going to need, right, You know, one-handed here, excuse the camera shot, one-handed. Take the light bulb out, don't worry about that, right? All you need, guys, is a piece of cardboard. That's what we're after. Just a thin piece of cardboard. The thinner the better, not paper. Don't use paper, guys, it has to be thin cardboard, okay? So, what do we got? Coil modification, how to get the best spark out of your coil with no money. Improves factory standard spark. If you've got any modifications on your bike, guys, I suggest you do this coil mod. It's not really a mod, I don't know what to call it, but it improves your spark. So what you're going to need is a piece of cardboard and scissors, and stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so we got the coil pack off. Alright, we disconnected the plug from the spark plug. We disconnected the kill switch from this down here, guys, just like that. Alright, so you put that aside. I'll move the camera back for you, and we'll grab our scissors and cardboard. Right, now what you want to do, guys, just sort of, I don't know, copy what I do. So you want to cut a strip, alright? Try and get this in the shot. Cut a strip like that, guys. Bam, just like that. Okay, can you see that? There's a strip of cardboard, nice and thin. Thinnest cardboard you can find, the thinnest the better, but not as thin as paper, guys. Don't use paper. So how thick do you cut it, guys? How thick do you cut that? I'll show you. What you want to do, right? This is the flywheel. See over here? Alright, bam. I took this one off another motor, so that's the flywheel, right? And if you spin it around, there's your two magnets, guys. One magnet there, one magnet there. So as that spins around, alright, put that bit of cardboard down for a sec, sorry. As that spins around, the magnets pass these two contact points. See that on the coil? So that spins around, bang, bang, passes that, and as that goes past, it shoots a spark into that and goes into your spark plug, which, you know, ignites the fuel in your engine. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, what we're doing, guys, back to this, how thick you cut your cardboard, right? See that wall there and to that edge. You want your cardboard the same thickness. So let's check this out. Can you see that? This one's pretty much right. It's like what, a mil, 2 mil, too wide. So I'm going to trim that down, guys. I'm going to trim like a mil off that, or 2 mil. Doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, guys, if it's a little too skinny. Right? As long as it doesn't stick over is the main sort of concern. So just, you know, no particular thickness, unless you want to be some sort of scientific, you know, professional. There you go, like that. Perfect. Just under the edge there, by 1 mil. That's perfect. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit too thin, just can't stick over. Alrighty, so this is where it gets tricky for me. This is an easy mod, guys, but it's going to be hard to sort of show you with one hand and explain it to you. So move this wire out of the way. I'm just going to spin this around. Right, there's your magnets. Now these magnets are dirty, right? What you want to do is get some the finest sandpaper you can get, or some steel wool, or some sort of scourer, guys. Get some sort of scourer, right? Or really fine sandpaper. A little bit of like degreaser, something like that. And you want to scrub these magnets, guys, until they're shiny. The shinier and smoother you can get these magnets, right, without scratching them. You know, you don't want to sand them down and put gouges in them, so you use really fine sandpaper. The shinier and smoother you can get these magnets, guys, the better. That's number one. Do that. Get them shiny and smooth, guys, with scourer, sandpaper, or whatever. Number two, guys, right, number two, this is pretty important. See the contact points here? Same thing, guys. You want to get sandpaper and cleaner, and you want to get these as shiny as possible. As smooth and as shiny as possible, guys. Now these are made out of like, I'm not sure if you're going to pick this up on camera, on this dodgy camera anyway. But anyway, these are heaps of little layers, guys. See that? Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like tiny little layers of metal all pinched together. Really thin pieces of metal pinched together. So you're not going to get that like mirror finish or anything. But, excuse me, get it really smooth, guys, okay? Smooth and shiny as you can. The cleaner the better. That's the purpose. Get it clean, spotless. Get all the rust off there, whatever. Number three. How do we do this with my fingers? There you go. Skullcam. Number three, guys. Check out my dirty fingers. While I'm here, skullcam, tip of the day. Wear gloves. Wear gloves, guys. You won't end up like me. Skullcam, wear gloves. Anyway, so you got your contact points shiny, you got your magnets shiny, you got them all clean and nice and crisp. Now, before you put it back on, guys, before you put your coil pack on, right, we'll spin that around because those magnets are strong and it makes it difficult for me to show you. Okay, so you got your coil pack on. If you're not sure which way it goes on, okay, it doesn't go that way, right? It doesn't go that way. It only fits on one way anyway. It doesn't go that way. Spin it around. See this little tab here, which the kill switch wire hooked onto? It goes to the outside, so it goes that way, guys. Anyway, what you want to do, guys, get your piece of paper, your piece of cardboard, right, that we cut out, take your coil off, and you lay that, right, without creasing it like I am. I'm doing it with one hand, guys. You get that in there. Rightio, slowly, get it in there, guys. Stick it in there, right? There we go. See that? That's in there. Wrapped around the flywheel, wrapped around that piece, alright? There's your magnets up the top there. And there's a piece of cardboard in. Alrighty guys, back again. Sorry about that, my battery cut out. I've got two batteries, stuck another one in. Back to it, skullcam. So we've got our bit of cardboard in there, guys, okay? We've got our coil down here, tab to the outside. So what you want to do, guys, is have the cardboard there and, have your cardboard there and replace your coil so it's on top of the cardboard, guys. See that? Each tab, each contact point, one under there. The cardboard is under it. So that's on there, guys. It's easier with two hands, obviously. So you put your bolts back in like that with your cardboard. Leave your cardboard there, guys. This is important. Screws back in, or your bolts back in, whatever you want to call them. Oh, out of shot there. Get your little tool, right, and wind them in. Right, wind each bolt in all the way, leaving your cardboard there, guys. Sorry it's taken a while with one hand. Stay tuned. It's all coming along. This is an important mod, guys. Oops, dropped my tool. Important mod. Creates the best possible spark to do this. If you've got other mods on your engine, if you've been following Skullcam and the pocket bike build, you'll be doing the other mods, and this will only improve them, guys. They don't do this at the factory, guys. This is what you do at home. You can do it to your standard bike too, and it will improve your spark. So we've got those screws in, guys. We've got the bolts in, right? It's still loose. See how loose that is, right? Now what you want to do, I can't show you with one hand, but you hold that down as hard as you can, pressed against that cardboard. Hold it down, guys. Hold your coil pack down. I've got to see my thumb in there, my coil pack there, and I'm squashing down like that, holding it down. And with your other hand, as you're holding it down against the cardboard, you screw these as tight as you can. Alright, get them all nice and tight. So that's not going to move. Now what that does, it places these contact points as close as possible to the magnet. So the contact points are now as close as you can physically get them to the contact points on there and the magnet. So the physical gap is like a mil, as thick as the cardboard, guys. You would not be able to do that by hand. So once you got these tight, once you got those two bolts tight, your cardboard's in there, this is pushed down, all screwed up, guys. You spin it around and that cardboard comes out, right? And now you've got a 1 mil even gap between each contact point, and that spark is just going to smash between your magnets and your contact points, guys. That's going to create the best possible spark. Clean contact points, clean magnets, 1 mil gap, even on both sides, guys. Doesn't come like that from the factory, right? It might come clean when it's brand new, but your gap won't be set like that, guys. I don't even know what tip this is, what mod 4, mod 5, I don't know what we're up to, guys. So once again, guys, thanks for watching skullcam. That's another mod for your pocket bikes. I've showed you the carbon fibre reed, I've showed you the exhaust pipe mod, I showed you the carby mod, I showed you how to lighten your flywheel. Now I've showed you how to set your coil pack, guys. That's how to set and tune your coil pack to maximise the spark efficiency. If you want to see more pocket bike stuff, more regular, guys, as I said, stick it down in the comments. I'll definitely do a full detailed how-to, what tools I use, where I get the wood from, all that sort of stuff on the treasure chest, guys. As soon as I get some cleaner, we'll get stuck into that, give it a good clean, get it back together. Same as the pocket bike, guys, needs to be cleaned before I can do too much more. Waiting on a few parts of that. There is other things I can show you, guys. We've still got the Ricer out there. We've still got the Subaru. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Tune in tomorrow. Skullcam. Over and out.